Tuface Idibia caught red-handed, shocking allegations shakes their marriage. Must watch. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Tuface and Annie's marriage saga, it's getting into another level. It's not just about coming out on social media to rant that you're done, you're not going to go into this marriage again. It is not about it. You have to man up. Yes, you have to. You have to show your worth. You have to show it. A lot of things has been happening. A lot. Just when we thought the storm was over, another bombshell has dropped. Again, Tuface Idibia, one of the Africans most celebrated, he's a celebrated musician, has once again found himself in the middle of a scandal. And this time, the evidence is damning. Could you believe the extent Tuface Idibia would go just because he wants to ridicule Annie Idibia? Sometimes I ask people, why would you marry somebody when you know you're not into it? You're not into the marriage. You don't want the marriage. Why go ahead to marry somebody? Were you forced? Were you coerced? It is better for you not to marry than to marry out of pity, or someone should marry you out of pity because you've spent long with this person or you've stayed a long time with this person and the person is pitying you and pitying your situation or your predicament, and the person just wants to get married to you just like that. It is very, very painful. I tell you with my full chest, it is indeed painful. And that is what Annie Idibia is facing in her marriage as we speak. A lot of things are going wrong. A lot of things are happening in the society we find ourselves. A lot of things. I'm not even mincing words when I'm saying a lot of things. But then, could this be the final straw for Annie Idibia? Just stay tuned, because what I'm about to reveal to you will leave you in shock. But this whole thing just began when a top entertainment blog leaked reports that Tuface had been spotted at a private event with a mystery woman. Fans were even thinking initially, they were thinking it's just rumor, they had to brush it off. But things took a drastic turn when more details surfaced. Allegedly, this was no casual encounter. Sources claim that the woman in question has a deep history with the singer. Tuface has this history with women. It is not something that started today. It did not start today. It's long before now. Tuface has this history with women, and different women for that. Imagine Annie Idibia's child being Tuface Idibia's fifth child. Like Annie Idibia's first child is Tuface Idibia's fifth child. And that's to show you that Tuface has had history with women long before before he and Annie tied the knot. There was something, or he had something to do with other women. I don't even understand. Speculations ran wide as netizens tried to piece down or to piece together who this mystery woman could be. Who is this woman in question? Who are we talking about? Who is this mystery woman that Tuface is relegating his marriage for? Who is this mystery woman? Is it Peru? Because Tuface had something to do with Peru Adeniyi, who is the mother of 3 of his children. Or was it an entirely new affair? Is this an entirely new affair? Because we've heard of Natasha. So what exactly is going on? Who is Tuface Idibia seeing secretly? Who is he having a relationship with secretly? Who exactly? According to insiders, the woman in question is someone Tuface has had ties with for years. And this recent sighting has reignited suspicions about their relationship. I don't understand what Tuface Idibia is doing, but one thing I've understood is that men that go into polygamy without watching or without paying cognizance to their marriage, they end up coming into confusion and creating chaos in their home. You go into the forest to bring an insect-infested faggot. What were you expecting, to dance? No, you definitely dance to the tune of seeing the lizards. You see the lizard gather in your compound, eating and feasting. That's because you brought an insect-infested faggot into your compound. And that is exactly what Tuface Idibia is doing, unknowingly to him. Annie has always been vocal about her struggles. She has always been speaking up about her struggles in the marriage. And this time it is no different. Though she hasn't even addressed directly about the allegations that is going on, but fans could help. They could help and see, or they could notice that this whole thing, Annie is not sitting down well with Annie at all. It is not sitting down well with her. Falling to the fact that she was taken to the rehab because the shock that she received about Tuface Idibia is something that she could not grasp immediately. So she was rushed to the rehab because she needed her sanity back. She needed to be Annie Macaulay back. She needed her life back. The life that she has spent over the years nursing and hoping and trying to make the marriage work. She needs those life back. But before I continue, my dear subscribers and visitors, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, do well to like and subscribe. Well, in another news, well, there have been a notice, or Portable has been trending on social media following the warrant that the police had to place on him. They placed a warrant on Portable because of the allegations that they said he was part of conspiracy and a lot of things they accused him for, and he was wanted by the police. And now Portable had to take himself to court and to the police for investigation and the rest. But then he was arrested and now he has been granted bail. Yes, Portable has been granted bail, but this bail was conditional. Well, do you think Portable will pass through the test? Do you think he will pass the test of these conditions that they've given to him that would stand or that will make his bail work? They granted him bail, yes, quite alright, but Portable is someone, you know, he's loquacious. He doesn't just keep his mouth shut. He always wants to talk. And now, according to the sources, the court granted Portable bail of 2 million naira, but restricted him from speaking on social media. Failing to comply would result in losing his bail. That was what Portable Council addressed, and the condition the court gave to Portable. But then, do you think Portable will comply with this? Because Portable giving him this condition not to talk, I don't think it's possible. But then his bail is at stake, so he should comply if he wants to go back to sell. But that is all for Portable. Moving away from that to the gross of the matter. Well, Annie Idibia and Tuface Idibia's relationship has gone beyond what I can explain. While Tuface has still remained silent over the secret meeting, there are a lot of things that has been on the lips of people. He has decided to remain silent, even when sources close to him insist that the meeting was strictly business, because they said the meeting he had with this person was strictly business and that people are blowing things out of proportion. But with his history of keeping things with women, for his history of having relationship with women, for his history of women, like he has relationship with lots of women, what do you think? Do you think this is just a mere coincidence, or we are just trying to blow things out of proportion? Because make me understand, make it make sense, please. Make it make sense, because I cannot even wrap my head around what is going on between Tuface, between Annie. They had a beautiful marriage. They had everything well. Everything was working well for them. So what happened? What happened? I cannot just explain what happened. And now they say they are blowing things out of proportion. They're just trying to blow things out of proportion. But with Tuface Idibia's history with women, I think this might just be the truth. We're not just blowing things out of proportion, because he has history of keeping things under wraps. Many aren't even convinced. This isn't the first time their marriage has been rocked by controversy. But could it be the last? Like, do you think this will be the last time with all this controversy? But with fans divided emotions running high, the question remains, will Annie continue to fight for their love, or has she finally reached her breaking point? Do you think Annie would want to come back to Tuface Idibia, or want to plead her way into Tuface Idibia's life again just to hold the marriage? What do you think? What's your advice for Annie? Feel free to drop in the comment section. Feel free to share your comments, your view, how you feel about this news. Feel free to share, and please, if not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe so you don't miss out on juicy celebrity and entertainment gist. Always stay tuned to Honest Mike for never leave your side. Do have a beautiful day, and I love you so much. Bye.